Silicon Valley started up again last night.
I know, I watched.
On HBO.
Funny.
Last season for the show, yeah?
Yep.
Very last season. Hey, Tom, hello.
Hey, Alan, how you doing?
What's going on, Tom?
Well, I want to agree with you on the screaming women and the bands. Listen, I love the music, but there's something, like you said, a little off-putting about a woman being so aggressive. Second of all, I wanted to ask you if you knew anything about, or if you know anybody who, like myself, does not get any effect from edibles. You said you're an edible fan.
I don't know. I don't personally know anyone who is unaffected by edibles. No.
Completely unaffected. I can. It doesn't. I don't know if my liver doesn't process it, or.
Are you sure you're not just? Are you sure you're not just eating regular gummy bears? And someone's telling you that they're.
I'm 47 years old, and I've been in the game for a long time.
Yeah.
And nothing I eat affects me at all. Not at all.
But so you have to, if you want to get high, you have to smoke it, is what you're saying.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Huh.
I didn't know if you had any.
I have no experience with that myself, and I have never spoken to anybody who is.
Yeah, everyone that I know they'll be like, oh, this didn't get me high, and then they'll eat more, and then they'll get too high.
Mm-hmm.
That's the story, and I'm with you on the women screaming thing.
If I've been with people who I've eaten more than they have, and I feel nothing, and they're like, "Am I going to die?" I get nothing from it at all, and also, I also get nothing from Poundcake. I swear to God, he needs to shut up and answer the phone.
Poundcake is like your edible. All right, thank you, Tom.
But no advice, huh?
No,
none for losers like you.
I don't have advice. No, I don't have any advice for someone who is immune to the properties of THC and I'm none, because I don't have any experience with that.
Tough break, Tom.
I keep trying.
Don't be a quitter. What did he say?
What did you say, Poundcake?
Tough break.
He said, "Tough break, Tom." He's getting all salty now because you said you don't like him.
Well, I have a long history of not
you don't know
liking
me.
Poundcake.
That's okay. You don't know me.
He doesn't even know it.
Well, he doesn't have to know you to know he doesn't like you on the show.
And that's fine.
Perhaps you're unfamiliar with Pound with the Sickness, Tom. Maybe that's enough to change your mind. I have no experience with somebody who is unaffected by edibles.
Yeah, I've never heard that.
Again, I'm not hanging out with a lot of people who are,
I know a lot of people that will have the opposite, where the edibles get them high, but smoking doesn't get them high.
There you go.
So I've never heard of the other way around, though. But I was gonna say,
smoke weed every day.
About the female singers.
Yeah, female singers. If I want someone screaming at me, I'll get married again. Hey.
Right. Well, and he was saying that he finds the aggression off-putting. That's not it for me at all.
No, I don't marry.
It's just some of the bands that I've heard, I feel they feel cast to me, or they feel contrived.
Yeah.
Where the music I like a lot. When the girl kicks in, I'm like, I don't care. There's a lot of bands.
Forced.
There's a lot of bands where the dude sucks too. Like you'll hear this great music. Nothing will kill a band quicker than a bad singer. So it's like, but a lot of those bands, whether it's a guy or a girl, the singers sound exactly the same to me. In a lot of those core bands. That's just me.
Hey, you're entitled to your opinion, Alan.
Entitled to mine. That's right. Alan, the guy's not crazy. There's a few weird people with a genetic thing that makes edibles not work.
I didn't say it's crazy.
Yeah, no, I assume that's what it is. I just have no experience with that.
That sucks.
Joe Rogan's producer is completely unaffected by edibles.
Have him take a handful and see.
Well, I'm curious why he wouldn't get high from edibles, but would if he smoked.
It might just be
It
the
hits
way
you
his
different.
body processes the drugs. It might just process it without putting it into the bloodstream. Maybe it recognizes the THC as waste and just puts it right into the poop, so it doesn't get him high.
Right into the poop.
Yeah.
So that's when you should like bury it in the backyard and then take it out and smell it. What do they-
Jenkum? Are you saying making Jenkum?
Yeah, I mean, imagine how heavy that would be. Like, you'll get super high. Whatever high you would get from just the regular Jenkum, you get edible Jenkum. Well, not eating it, but the edibles in the Jenkum.
Don't eat Jenkum.
Edible Jenkum at the Agora this weekend.
I suppose you-
Very exciting show. It's going to smell in there, but boy, it is worth the trip.
Yuck.
Edible Jenkum.
That's living, man.
Like what did you say when regular Jenkum's not enough? Was that your selling point?
Get that edible Jenkum.
Regular
Yeah.
Jenkum.
Regular Jenkum not enough for you? I'm Cody Poundcake Brown. Noted Jenkum aficionado.
Don't get on that sales.
Well, you can have there's your next endorsement, a Poundcake branded line of Jenkum.
Yuck. Poundcake Jenkum. I mean,
Yeah.
it does have a nice little ring to it.
See,
Jenkum
Poundcake
if you got 'em.
There you go. This is no jokum. This is my Jenkum. Yummy. I was reading that Cleveland has been chosen for the North American headquarters for the London Stock Exchange.
I saw this too. That's crazy. We get a bunch of rich, fancy English guys here, right?
Well, yeah, they said that they're going to hire about 40 people, who I assume would be from Northeast Ohio, but I couldn't help but think about the person, probably already in-house, who they'll send here to run the shop. Imagine being transferred from London to Cleveland.
It's pretty much the same.
That was my point.
Yeah, the cities are pretty much cookie cutters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've got Piccadilly Circus. We've got Pick a Nose Circus.
What? We do?
Yeah, we do. Sure. That's what they call Public Square. Isn't it?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, that's probably good news for a lot of financial types around here who might work for them. But
They have
again,
Buckingham's
I thought,
Palace.
yeah,
We have what?
Poundcake's Jenkum. I don't know.
We have a buck. Or like...
We got a bunch of Dollar Generals. There you go.
We got,
There you
we got
go.
a ham for a buck.
Yeah, Buckingham Palace is what it's called. Do you like cheap sandwiches? Come on down to Buckingham Palace. They'll have an annual payroll of $5 million.
Wow.
And the headquarters for the London Stock Exchange Group's Elite Initiative is expected to open sometime early next year. And the North American headquarters will be here in Cleveland.
Where's the location?
So this is the kind of thing, I think right downtown, this is the kind of thing that's really good for a city to get. Even if you don't quite know what they do, even if you're not in the biz dev sector.
You know what I thought would be like super dope? Like that old Ford plant that's right next to the
highway, yeah.
The airport, yeah. They should turn that into like a TV studio. Or like, not a TV studio, but like a movie studio. All the movies that have been filmed here.
They were going to do that.
So much room.
Yeah, but then the state pulls the tax credits.
Why would they do that?
Because they go...
That would bring in so much business.
Yeah, but
it's right there by the airport,
But
too.
it's also... They tried this in Detroit. When I was still on in Detroit, in Allen Park, which is a suburb, they did that. They built a huge studio.
But you don't have to build it.
They were going to shoot all kinds of movies there. I think it sits there unused because the state pulled the tax credits for radio and television
Did they
production.
film a couple things out that way? But
They might have.
I know they filmed part of Batman versus Superman there, and that might have been enough for them to pull the tax credits.
When Gwen-
They're like, if this is the kind of crap you're going to make here, we don't want it.
We can't have this work on our records. When Gwen worked for the Cleveland Film Commission, that was always like...
It was right there. It was real close to happening.
The big dream over there was, to get some big studio built in this area so you could bring in constant production.
I think that would be great. And like,
it is, but the state would pull the tax credit.
But I don't understand why they would do that. Why is that a thing?
Because that's why so many productions shoot in Georgia or South Carolina, because those states have huge tax credits. They don't just go because Atlanta's a fun place to shoot. The state gives these productions back a ton of money. That's why you have, I assume, That's why you have the London Stock Exchange coming here, because they gave them a ton of tax credits to come here. Hey, come here. That was the thing with Google. Come here and we'll give you $1 billion that you will never have to pay taxes.
Yeah, Amazon was looking for a place to be like, hey, where can we go where we're not going to have to pay a bunch of taxes?
Sorry, Amazon, not Google.
With this London Stock Exchange, though, that's based on London time, right?
Probably.
So it's like they're going to be up all early and crap.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
And when it comes, in a lot of states, they see a tax credit on film and television production as being pretty frivolous. Mm-hmm. They're like, why are we going to give this away? You know, and there's a lot of productions that will go to states that will double dip.
What do you mean double dip?
Well, they'll go, this production company is getting their tax credit, and then they'll form another one with a different name. That's associated with the production. Yeah, but they'll get that tax credit too. So
they're gaming the system.
They built this huge thing outside of Detroit, and then the state, I think it was when Granholm was still the governor, they pulled the tax credit.
Yeah, I don't
So then you're sitting on, and that's what everybody working in production worries about, is that something like that will get built and then go unused.
Yeah, I don't want to build anything. I want to utilize the space that's there, because it's.
But you'd still have to,
but you still have to
retrofit it,
make it work
I know,
for that.
But I know a lot of places it's cheaper to tear something down and rebuild it than it would be to like renovate it. I would just say take a section of it and make it enough to where you can have a functioning movie studio in there. Because that place is massive.
That's a good lesson for life, Poundcake. It's easier to tear something down than to create something.
Poundcake Jenkum. In the stores now.
Just thick enough to be uncomfortable to drink.
There's your tagline. Poundcake Jenkum. Just thick enough to be uncomfortable to drink.
Mm-hmm. Block your nose.
Yeah, pinch your nose. Block your nose, Bill.
Block your nose and chug it down.
Blah, 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 blah.
I'll start doing the Friday get down for the Jenkum.
Oh, God. It's Friday. How about that Jenkum?
Jenkum.
I'm sure a bunch of
brought to you by Poundcake's Jenkum.
people in their garden are like, what's Jenkum? We're going to Google it.
Get some of that Poundcake Jenkum in your throat.
Gross.
Drinkable Jenkum.
You could be selling Jenkum pops in the summertime. You could be a whole
Jenkum? I didn't even know him.
It's never gonna get off the ground. Never gonna get off the ground. You just lost all your investors. Alan, ain't no Romo Fijo in London. That's true. What's this Romo Fijo I keep hearing all about?
That's what they need to do. They need to start taking some of the... We don't need to accommodate them. They need to accommodate us. They need to make things more Cleveland-like in London. They want to bring their stock exchange over here.
There you go. They've got, in London, their huge arena is called the O2.
Yeah.
Right? Romo Fijo 2.
There you go.
We'll do a cooperative crossover.
First Energy Wimbledon.
We'll have the Cavs playing over there. This is going to be really good. Friends Bill Wills for Edible Jenkum. You should really have a conversation with him. That man he's a master. Mm-hmm. Yes.
He's a master at making Jenkum.
He's a master at the talent, getting you to buy stuff.
Yeah,
he's a master at convincing you. You got all these 22-year-olds running around calling themselves influencers. They got 55 followers on Instagram. They're an influencer, right? Because they basically just want free crap. Bill Wills is an influencer. He gets in the air and he goes, friends, Bill Wills, here for Jenkum. You're going to drink Jenkum. I'm telling you. He's a master.
I want to find him crazy endorsements for real, though. That'd be great.
I wish that we could write him copy for fake endorsements and play them here, but the man's a professional. He wants nothing to do with this dog and pony show.
He doesn't want to water down his brand.
Well, that's right. Water it down with Poundcake's Jenkum.
I can't. There's some behind-the-scenes stuff that I got an offer today, and I'm trying to get an endorsement, and I would love to hear Bill Wills do it.
Oh, yeah. Well, you have to send him a spec?
I mean, hopefully.
Yeah, okay.
It's like they just wanted to know if I was interested first. But
Sure.
it's one that if I get it, then I will definitely make reference to Bill Wills doing it.
Okay.
Because it'd be very funny. Just not really on brand for him.
Well,
Would work for me.
yeah, you got to protect.
but not for him.
You got to protect the brand. Hey guys, it's Bill Squire for the London Stock Exchange. Have you found yourself? I don't know. It's the London Stock Exchange, isn't it?
It is
an endorsement for the
not.
London Stock
Okay, but
Exchange.
Let's roll with that. Yeah.
Okay.
I
Alan,
think
maybe.
Poundcake should do an endorsement for the London Stock Exchange with a British accent.
Oh, Tay and action.
Poundcake here, and I love my dog, and I'm here to tell you.
You know you're not British. I mean, I know he wanted you to.
wanted him to do the British
British
I
accent.
knew
I know
what he was getting at.
Yeah. Okay. Take two.
Poundcake here, and I would like to tell you about the Cleveland Stock Exchange. The London Stock Exchange,
Yeah. Tell me about
located
it.
right here in London. I don't know what else.
In
we do.
Cleveland.
Cleveland.
Oh, damn it, you threw me off. Oh.
All right. Take three.
Poundcake here. I'm here to tell you about the London Stock Exchange, located right here in Cleveland, Ohio. We have a lot of things that you would like to enjoy, like spotted dick, and we have tea.
This isn't London. You're trying to sell them on Cleveland, right?
Yeah, but don't you want
Spotted
the London
dick.
experience in Cleveland, Ohio?
Where can you
No.
get spotted dick outside a World Market? Probably.
I'm sure they'll have a little cafe
Twist.
inside. I hope it's not spotted. Poundcake Jenkum
All right.
seems more and more appealing.
Take four.
I'm done.
Giving up already? You're never going to get this endorsement.
Poundcake here with the London Stock Exchange, located right here in Cleveland, Ohio. We have a lot of things.
It sounds like you're saying London Suck Exchange, which is not.
What do they have to offer? I don't even know what they offer here. I'm trying to sell it.
Hey, are you in business or development? Would you, are you trying to?
Do you know what a stock exchange is?
Exchanging stock.
There you go. Would you like to exchange some stocks?
Do you have chicken noodle?
A corn.
What kind of stock do you have for your soup?
Beef bouillon?
I don't know. There's a lot of numbers for me.
The office will train small and medium-sized companies to help them grow. That's vague enough. Yeah, we train companies to grow.
There's a
Okay.
front, basically. That's what they're saying.
We need a headquarters for that. All right, well, there you go. That's all you need to know.
Fine.
There you go. All right, take five.
Poundcake here with the London Stock Exchange, located right here in Cleveland, Ohio. Got a small business? Want to watch it grow? Well, hire us.
That's pretty good. I mean, that's all the information they've given us.
That's the best he's done so far.
Complimentary spotted dick and tea, and we can also give you a plane ride across the pond. Yeah, sure. Let's go with that.
Complimentary spotted dick and tea.
And you can get a plane ride across the pond.
Uh-huh. All right. Well, there you go.
It's not a travel agency.
It's complimentary, Bill.
Right.
So they're giving you free trips to England?
If you work with us, that's thousands and thousands of dollars.
Alan, Poundcake sounds like an Indian Mr. Peanut. Well, there you go. What? He'd have to call it Jenkum or Jenkable, somebody says.
Jenkable.
Drank 'em.
All right. Do you even know what spotted dick is, by the way?
It's pudding.
Yeah, it's pudding. Okay.
I'm
You're what?
He's cultured.
cultured.
Cultured. Yeah. Hello.
I screwed a lot of English boys. I know what it is.
That doesn't mean you know what the food is.
I had food with them and it sucked.
I had food with them.
It was disgusting. London food. I was like, oh my God, y'all eat this over here? And the portion size was like that.
Well, right. I mean, England is not known for its culinary delights, but, still.
Hey, I'm surprised he's even tried it.
It was with a boy, so that's what influenced me the most. I was like, oh, I have to deal with this.
Woody says Poundcake Jenkum was a legendary blues player in western Iowa back in the day. There you go. Wrote a song about it. Want to hit? Here you go. Near. All right, good. Let me break here if you want to get the last word in on Jenkum or Indian Mr. Peanut or whatever. You can shoot me a text, 35192. We'll be back after these.
The Alan Cox Show on 100.7 WMMS.
And everywhere you go on our free iHeartRadio app.